The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. The instantly recognisable Signal Iduna Park, one of Europe's most unforgettable stadia. And we're underway. Well, there is no question that Eden Hazard on his day is one of the world's best, Jim, so how do you interpret the role he's been given here?
Well, we all know he's at his best when he's coming in from that left side, whether it's to drag people away and isolate them or to combine with central attackers, but he also often plays as a 10, as we know, in a free role.
And is that a new dimension to his game?
No, he's been at that for years, and he's just very good wherever he plants himself. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Header! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Ibrahimovic clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Shanghai Port have their second corner now. It's gone all the way through to the keeper. And now they can spring out of defence. And it's Pedri. Well, it's come to nothing.
Zola. It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Vieira. Zola. And here's Eto'o. Now it's Messi. Goes for the shot! Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end.
I think that was probably what the opposition wanted him to do, Peter. They're not going to be overly worried if he's shooting from that sort of distance.
So, Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Now it's Eto'o. And it's Eto'o. Messi. Now it's Hazard. Chance here to counter. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. And here's Eto'o. Well seen, saw that coming. Eto'o was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. He's found a way through. And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. And this is Ibrahimovic. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space.
And the finish! Goal! International! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Internacional are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Internacional have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
And this is Eto. And the through ball. Hazard tries to pass it through. In by Ibrahim. And a header! And a neat finish! And the lead lost no time at all!
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
Certain, searing. He's in one-on-one. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. But they've got it again. 15 minutes till half-time. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Has a look and plays it forward. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Czech gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Shanghai Port clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup. Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
And here's Messi. That's tidy. Yaya Toure cannot be beaten that easily. Messi. Gerrard, a player who needs no introduction. Well, that pass isn't the best. And they can counter here. And this is Zola. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Ferdinand. And back to the goalkeeper. Zanetti. Hazard. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
He can run onto that. Well timed, excellent interception. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Zanetti. This is Messi.
Added time.
And the ball is out of play. That's it, 45 minutes up. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. So it's one each. How are you seeing it, Jim?
Well, I think we got a good indication of what both sides want to do, Peter. I suspect both will continue with their respective approaches, give or take the odd fine-tuning.
Internacional are level pegging at half-time then, and it's a finely balanced game. 1-1 the score.
And a quick announcement today that memorabilia from today's match is now on sale in the stadium hall. Substitution on the field. Number 22.
Internacional
Hazard.
get the second half going.
Coming on to replace him is number 7.
And he was quick to react.
Victory. Substitutions
Pedri.
taking place.
Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Now it's Messi. Now that looks a decent ball. In towards the back. Impressive jump! Big moment! Massive goal!
Boom! There we go. And it couldn't be much better. He was born for the glory he's just managed. The apple on top of the tree.
A really thumping header. Absolutely crashes it in.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Substitution.
So here comes the substitution. Shanghai Port leading now.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now
well taken goal. And there's the goal they've been looking for. A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
And this is Ribery. Nice interception, well timed.
Shanghai Port clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing.
Oh, nice touch. The ball goes in. Oh, shot, surely! And that's in. Unstoppable. Just how do they contain him?
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
61,052.
Internacional cut their deficit and look raring to go again.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play, because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
He's got plenty of space out wide here. Fermin. Shanghai Port appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple. They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Hullet, renowned for his long-range shooting. And it's Ribery. Ferdinand. It's Pedri. Yaya Toure. Nunez producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Hullet. Oh, good spread. That's good play. And that is out and behind. It's a good block. So, third corner of the game. Keeper has taken decisive action. That's a good ball out wide. Zanetti. Over to the right flank. Not quite sure who got the final touch, but it will be another corner. Shanghai Port get their fourth corner. Oh, good climb! But he's left disappointed.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Just about up to 75 minutes. Beckham. Mackay. Nicely spread.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Vieira calmly anticipates. And it's Zanetti. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Internacional can breathe again, just.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
It's a promising position. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there.
Evo, brate, nerviram se. Šta imam? Ispod smo skrese, brate.
Showed him a yellow card. I do think he's feeling the effects of that tackle.
Ma sve radilo to protiv da od juče, od 4 utakmice, 3 sam izgubio. Sad će bude treća.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
Number 19, Messi. Number 4,
Internacional now in a position of desperate urgency.
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can always cling to.
Number 10,
Beckham.
Yamal.
Nesta.
Number 13, Seedorf.
And it's
Number
Rijkaard.
8, Vieira.
And here's Mackay. This looks promising. And a chance! And he has kept it out somehow.
Nunez actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest. It's make or break time now, and they're all headed for the penalty box. Internacional really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front.
He's gone for goal! Oh, nice. Just not quite.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials.
Seedorf distributed tidily. That's very neat.
There will be
And it's
5 minutes
Seedorf.
added time.
Up towards the right wing. Five minutes to add. Now it's Yamal. Not the most accurate pass. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Zanetti. Vieira is there to clear. And the referee brings it to a close. Internacional illustrating perfectly the fickle nature of football. Every